Hey guys, welcome back to PTN. Fenix and Matthais here. Matthais is sleeping on the job, snoring into my microphone, but that's besides the point. We're taking on the next teacher Noob, and Matthais, go ahead again with your question. What was your question for this one?
Well, I wanted to actually talk a bit more about like the map specifics. For example, why would I want to have a keep versus a tower? How are they different? All that kind of stuff.
All right, so we're going to visit each one to show you, but the first thing you want to do is hit B again and go to the scoring screen, click Eternal Battlegrounds, whatever you want, and highlight each one. Each one has a point value associated with when you're holding it, how many points you're going to earn on that turnover that we talked about on the clock. So camp's worth 5, tower's worth 10, keep's worth 25, and a castle's worth 35. So I'm going to open the map real quick and show you where the keeps are. Now, every Borderlands has a keep, okay? Right in the center, you can actually highlight the dot. It's a blue keep right there. You have red keep. So each Borderlands has keep right in the center that can be taken or lost.
Okay.
As well as the Eternal Battlegrounds has 3 major keeps, okay? Each one of these are worth 25 points. The 35 one, this is one I won't be able to show you, so I'm just going to circle it. This giant castle here is Stone Mist Castle, the only one worth 35 points. Big thing to have, very good to have. You want to hang on to this, okay? So that we're not going to be able to show, but we'll show keep right now. We're going to walk into our own keep, which we own, and we actually have Regal running point guard on this one because, well, Zergs are actually attacking us right now, so we want to make sure we live. This is a keep,
We're
guys.
playing StarCraft?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just the muscle.
I'm playing StarCraft. All the Zerglings are going to bust in a second. Now, this is what you want to see here. The guild claiming guy, okay? This guy, if you lose him, basically what happens is they're busting through the walls. When they kill him, a giant circle will appear on the ground. You stand in that circle to capture this castle for yourself. Or, keep. Sorry, the keep. So this is a guy you want to sort of defend, but they still have to bust through walls and everything. But this is sort of the area where you would capture this place once you kill all the enemies holding it. This keep is good to have. It has 2 sets of walls like any other keep. Each one's unique. Some have underwater entrances. Some are very defendable. Others have a really great shot on things. Each keep has its own advantages and disadvantages, but this is a keep. Keeps are multi-layered defenses with a lot of siege defending them. Now, moving on, we have a tower just over this way. Jump down some cliffs here. Regal's already waiting. Look at that. He's watching out.
Oh,
Good
what
job.
a dude.
What a good guy. Oh, you know what? Before we even hit the tower, this is a control point. Now, this is important to have because 99% of the time, when you have a Zerg running around the map trying to be sneaky, there's always going to be half the Zerg that wants to snipe this guy, kill him, and take this point. This guy does nothing really but warn you when something's incoming. When this flag disappears on the map, someone's here and someone's killed it. Whether it's a Zerg or a small party running around to grief, this guy will usually die, and you'll see it disappear so you know someone's in the area. They're mainly just sort of scouts, I guess you could say, because they appear on the map. So you can see that little flag on the map. So it's an important thing. I'm not going to lie, I'm that person when I run by one, I take it too, because I want the experience in the event. But, yeah. So here's a tower. As you'll notice, unlike a keep, it's only 1-layer defenses. Once they bust through those doors, they can run straight up, if they run up the right side, they can run straight up the correct set of stairs and get up to this guy up here, the guild claiming again. They snipe him, stand in his AoE circle as long as no enemies are in the area, and take it over and take the tower.
Okay.
So towers are worth less points because they're easier to take. They only have to bust through 1 set of walls and get straight in to take that guy out. The keeps are worth more points because it takes more effort, and they have more siege to defend sort of thing.
So it looks like keeps are more important just for map control too, right?
Yes. Rico, sorry, you were saying something?
That's okay. Yeah. We're talking about this more effort. So we talked about rewards in the last one, but I want to talk about a few more immediate rewards. When you take these castles, you're going to get those crafting materials for the new Ascended gear, as well as some boxes and whatnot, so you can get that magic find up. I think we talked about that stuff in currency.
Yes, and you also earn World vs. World experience, which is something we'll go over afterwards, but something very important. Each one of these things you take is earning you experience in World vs. World, along with every player kill you make. A very important reward system, which we'll go over, based on World vs. World experience. We'll do that after. Let's keep covering these things that you can take. So over here, we're going to head to a camp. Yes. So this is where supply comes in. A supply is very crucial. It helps you do a lot of things in this game. All right, but this is supply camp. This is where it comes from, okay? Let's run up here. Once again, you have the guild claiming guy right there. He dies, they stand in the circle, they take it over, they take the camp. Camps spawn Doliacs, which there aren't any of, I don't think. Oh, there's one! Perfect. On the map, you'll see the Doliac symbol. It's just this little guy carrying a little package, but he has to be defended. Where he walks, he will walk to camps, grab supply, and walk it to towers. If he dies, that tower will have no supply. These guys transport supply to all the various battlefields. He just disappeared. I must be lagging. That's okay.
No, he did it for me too. That was bizarre.
Oh, there he is. Look,
He just warped over
He
here.
was on his return trip.
look
so
at that.
Okay,
he
if
doesn't
you
actually
kill
have-
one, do you get its supply?
Sometimes it can drop supply, but the important thing is you're still an experience, world versus world experience, and an event. So it's still important to take out enemy supply caravans on top of taking back their camps. Now,
Okay.
there's a lot of guards here. These are pretty easy to take with smaller groups, but there's something that's very crucial to the battlefield. Supply is huge. Okay, let's move on. All right, and I think there's one more thing I want to show you, and it's just over here. Look at all these guards.
I was going to say, look at this interesting geology here. Well, I don't know if this is geology so much as just environment.
Environment. It's a great. I really think they did a good job on these maps. They're fantastic. Heading over here, though, I'm going to get you open up your map on this environment and notice the sort of... Oh, it's gone. Okay, let's zoom out our map and look up here. There's a crossed axis over here, okay? I want to show you these crossed axes. There should be some here, here, and here. The reason is these are a natural sort of person of the map. So you have ogres, you have Hylek, and you have the dredge. When you walk into this area, whether you've held it or not, one of those three people are going to need help with something. Usually Hylek want you to kill Crate, the Dredge want you to kill, I don't even remember, and the Ogres want you to kill Harpies. You kill them to gain Alliance. And what happens is there'll be 3 bars in the progress bars in the top right. As you kill things and earn their trust as one of the sides, the first side to fill that bar gains their Alliance, and they will slowly be sending out forces to go attack things. This is important because it puts enemy structures in combat, which means you can't warp to waypoints, sort of, per se, as well as it distracts them. If they're walking over to do something and puts a cross swords on it, people might think players are attacking that tower, when actually it's just a few AI. On top of that, the AI could back you up in a fight. They're not that useless, not that great either, but they're not that useless. Now, right now, there is no event, but if an enemy player holds it, you walk in, kick the shit out of the Hylek or the Dredge or whatever, and they lose their alliance and they reset over after a short time. And this way, another side is open up to getting their alliance, or the same side can come back in and retake it. But these are the natural resources, and it pretty much does it for all the icons. Regal, they hit everything? Anything you want to mention?
Yeah, the technical term that they use for these, if you're looking for it in the achievements, is that they call these patches of mercenaries.
Okay.
Okay.
Other than that, there's not much else
Well, I
to
just
add.
want to do a quick overview. So everybody has a keep,
Yes.
and you can lose the keep, right, in Eternal?
Yes. Yes. Actually, one's in combat right now.
And it's really good for holding sort of your own territory.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the towers, which are just a smaller level of defense, just sort of on the perimeters. And then you have, what's that guy? Like your supply camps, which you need to get supply. So why do I need supply?
You know what? We'll take that on with a whole other episode, because supply is huge. We'll actually do that next. But yes, supply is important. We definitely want to go over that with you.
Okay.
But other than supply, there's also, let's not forget the sentries, which are the little flags, which are a key, crucial thing to tell where things are. If you notice in our Borderlands, the blue has taken our sentries, which means they're around there somewhere, as well as our 2 castles here, or sorry, 2 towers here in combat. So they have forces there somewhere. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Anything else you want to go over real quick before we move on to supply?
That pretty much covers it, I think.
All right, so let's go on to supply, guys. Thanks for watching. Check back for more of these guides.
Adios.
An enemy! Get her! Get her! Get her!